Hey man, happy Thursday. This video comes to you in 7 parts. I better get started. By the way, this intro is part 1, so we're doing good. Or should that be we are doing well? Correct grammar is not on my list, so that is not part 2. Part 2, Spoopy Names. Definitely Poltergeist. That made me laugh. My favourite for Halloween is Dave of the Dead. Obviously, Dave being a play on Day, which I use quite a lot. My other one I really enjoy using around Christmas time is Feliz Navidad instead of Navidad. It just works and makes me laugh. Part 3, my hair fell out. Okay, it didn't, it got cut off, but I like to say it fell out when I was doing work rotas and I got stressed and it fell out. Part 4, context. Without context, you wouldn't know actually if I was being serious or not when I said my hair fell out. As I mentioned last week, I'm creating 5-second video clips every day for the month of October, like I did a few years ago, but I did it for 10 seconds. I've noticed that without context, some of these clips are a bit weird. The problem is you're jamming 31 clips together of 5 seconds in length. Each one are a different context from a different situation, and as the viewer you don't really have a lot of context in each of those clips. So as a creator, how do I actually put forward that context for the viewer, because I don't have time to explain it obviously even with VO. So how do I do it? I've decided to use text on screen. There is an argument to be made if I'm making 5-second clips every day just for something easy and quick and fun, then adding text just creates a workload for me and makes more work for the person watching the video. But I think if you're watching one of my videos, you're watching them because you know me and trying to keep up with my exploits, so you're going to be more interested anyway. I think, maybe, I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And now part 5 is Pizzamas. Not something I've really been invested in the last few years, as you're aware, because I don't consider myself a nerd fighter like I used to. But really, I wanted to answer why I don't consider myself a nerd fighter anymore, and that purely is down to time. I'm not sure if I've actually addressed previously a lot of the principles that the nerd fighters carry and the way they operate day to day is brilliant and laudable, and they don't really do a lot of bad. They decrease world suck, which is basically its way of saying they do a lot of good. And I simply don't consider myself a nerd fighter due to just growing distant from it because I have less time to dedicate to things. I have 2 jobs. I do YouTube as a profession now to a certain degree, so I don't treat YouTube in the same way. But that doesn't mean that I don't stand for a number of the same things that a nerd fighter does. I've carried on many of the things I've learned as a nerd fighter in the past onto my everyday life, which I now try to impress upon the people I work with, the people I help manage, because it's all about just decreasing world suck, or phrasing it however you wish. Part 6, nostalgia. What did I do nostalgic this week? Well, over the course of the last week, I've played Warcraft 3, which I've repurchased, the remastered version of it. I'm sure you're aware of Warcraft. It's mainly known for World of Warcraft these days. However, I played the story-based single-player campaign for Warcraft 3, and it's still as engaging and fun as I remember. Part 7, which is the close, which just brings me to say, have a great day, keep mattering, and Matt, we will see you on Monday. Part 8 in a 7-part video. Go figure. Go and watch Doom Does DVD's Disney Classic series, in which every week he reviews one Disney classic film to get his take and impression of these absolutely legendary films, or at least some of them are legendary. Go and give it a watch.